Welcome to Module 1. What is deep research and when should you use it? In this video, we'll explain what makes AI research deep, how it compares to normal queries, and why it matters. What we're going to cover in this module. Here's what you'll learn. What deep research means, how it differs from standard prompting, when it's the right tool for the job, and how to use it wisely, especially if your time or credits are limited. Standard prompting versus deep research. Let's start with a comparison. A standard AI prompt gives you a quick answer. Maybe it's a definition or a summary or a response based on that model's training. Deep research, on the other hand, behaves more like an agent. It actively searches, reads, reasons, and returns a full report for you with sources. Deep research involves several steps that make it a really powerful mode. Multi-step reasoning, autonomous browsing and searching, reading and evaluating sources, and finally, producing structured outputs with references. It's not just smarter, it's more like outsourcing a mini research project. Think of it like this. You could think of ChatGPT in normal mode as a helpful assistant, but when you use the deep research feature, you're calling in a research analyst. One will give you answers, but the other investigates and explains. So, when should you use it? Deep research is brilliant for many things. Here are some examples. Market analysis or competitor research. If you have lots of different sources and need to do a literature review. It might be that you're working on policy and you need to look at other summaries and briefings and technical comparisons. Anything that's complicated or open-ended. And especially when you're starting from scratch on a topic and need to understand it thoroughly and quickly. But deep research isn't always the right tool or mode. I'd recommend that we don't waste it on something that's simple, a simple fact or definition. If it's a quick comparison you're after, maybe you know of a couple of different software tools and you want to understand which one's the best. If it's a basic fact, the answer to a question you already know something about. Anything that you could find with a normal quick web search. Or of course, low stakes questions where time and credits aren't worth it. So, deep research does take some time. It can take between 5 to 30 minutes per task, and most of the tools give you a limited number of queries per month. And that means that you should treat it like a premium resource, best used for questions that really matter. So the key takeaway here is to use deep research mode intentionally. It's ideal when you need depth, want clarity, and are willing to spend a bit of time or credit to get a good result. Coming up in our next module, we'll explore the different tools that you can use for this mode, like ChatGPT, Gemini, and Perplexity, and how they compare. See you there.